Missions. And I have Mr. Patrick Baraza, both councils, Mr. Paul Nyamodi, who was with the committee the other day, is not able to join us today, but he is ably represented. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I will therefore ask my counsel, Moses Chelanga, to come and give our final submission. I thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Moses Chelanga, Counsel for the Deputy Governor of Siaya County, Mr. Dr. William Oduol, CPA. I'm told in Siaya those titles are very important to be noted. Mr. Speaker, sir, there was a lot of heavy weather that was made over a chair worth 1.2 million shillings. And there was an allegation or a charge against the governor on bulldozing, bullying, and twisting procurement to ensure that that chair was purchased for his benefit. That particular charge, Mr. Speaker, sir, has been found by the committee to be unsubstantiated. And therefore, that drama before the committee, led by the able governor of Elgeyo Marakwet, Mr. Kisang, it was a necessary drama. The committee found that the deputy governor was in no way involved in the procurement process, and he was therefore acquitted in the manner of speaking of that particular charge. Mr. Speaker, I have heard with the deliberation by the members of this House about the relationship between the governor and the deputy governor. And during the committee, the deputy governor said that they had a very good camaraderie, good working relationship with his boss, senior counsel James Orengo, whom we hold in a very high regard, especially on this side of the divide whereby we practice law. And he made a very interesting remark that they used to put on matching suits. And it was a comment that is not our first time. We've had an interesting story of people putting on matching suits, and it ends up into another quagmire. Mr. Speaker, I would just want to make two remarks. One is that the deputy governor has been found on the accounts of bullying, intimidation. That charge was substantiated. But at the same time, the committee found that this particular governor, or deputy governor, sorry, for that matter, interfered with procurement. On one side of the mouth, the committee says that the governor did not intimidate anyone, did not bully anyone, did not twist anyone. Then on the other side, it says he interfered with procurement. How does that sit before this particular House? How is that the integrity of that report? Because it is a house of record. And we will read it. Our children will read it. It will be subjected to debate in this House and the House before. So I would also want this full House to also consider that particular recommendation by the House. It has been submitted also that this is a political process. Yes, it is. It is legal and political process. And I would like the Speaker and the House to revisit the answer of 26th of June 2020. That is the re-impeachment of the governor of Kirinyaga then, who is now the Council of Governors chairperson, and Waiguru. And once profound submissions that were made by our senior colleague, which incidentally is also maybe is not a subject of these proceedings, but I'm just quoting it, is that Honorable James Orengo, senior counsel, senator of Siaya then, made remarks and said, and made a reference to the Bible, that the story of Herod and Herodias, and said that when this beautiful girl who danced to the king, and the king asked, I can grant you anything you want, and then went to the mother, Herodias, And the Herodias said, I want the head of John the Baptist. But because the king